going on, everybody out there? This is Popular Stranger, and we are back at you again today for another MUT 18 video. We're going to talk about making coins again, man. Now, in the beginning of the MUT season, not too long ago, we dropped some how to make coins videos. And you guys see, I have over 1 million coins now, and we've pretty much done this without spending any money. Now, I'm going to put a quick disclaimer out there because I don't want anybody calling me a liar or thinking I'm being false. I did buy points to buy the different level packs. You see, I'm a level 28. I've been buying those little packs. I probably spent, what, $15 to $20 at the most on points for those because I want to level up that LaDainian Tomlinson as fast as possible. And you get some pretty solid cards out of that. I mean, I'm just going to show you my lineup here. Now, we'll be dropping a 1 million coin spending spree video coming very, very soon. I'm giving you guys a look at my team now. Maybe let me know some players that I can upgrade, some things, some players that I might want to buy or look at for that spending spree because I need your help. I want to make this team a lot better. We're 83 overall. But with some of those packs, you know, I got myself a non-tradable Ben Roethlisberger, pretty solid card there. Jimmy Graham was a card I got from doing solos. Ben Jones was another one. I can't remember all these off the top of my head and where they came from. Nigel Bradham was a card that I got from buying those points packs. So Reggie Nelson, I think, was another one. So there's a squad. We got Myles Garrett at an 86 overall now, so he got his upgrade from the team leaders today. But, you know, that's the only thing that I've spent points on, and I've pretty much been grinding, and there's really been, I would say, 3 major keys as to how I was able to build my coins up without really having to spend any money at all. So first, I know you've heard this before, and I'm sorry, I'm just going to say it again. You got to play your solos. They're very, very rewarding. Some of them can be tedious. Some of them can be annoying, but you really want to play the gauntlets, guys. If you haven't done this yet, and I know it can be very stressful, listen, I dropped a video on a one-trick play, money play that you can run against the computer day in, day out. It still works. Go check that video out if you haven't checked it out yet. And I'll be dropping one on a defensive play that I pretty much use on all solo challenges that helps me beat solos fairly easy. But you gotta play, if you haven't played any solos or you're scared of solos or you don't want to, at least do the gauntlets. I mean, you gotta do this because it gives you good rewards. You get some good packs, some good coin rewards. And then the Gauntlet Unleashed, I mean, you got to do these as well. The themed ones, the premium qualifier ones are really, really rewarding. We'll get the premium championship this weekend. At the end of it, you get yourself a non-auctionable, non-tradable 85 or 86 overall or up elite. That's how I got the Jimmy Graham. I mean, that's a day one starter on my squad right now. So you got to at least do these gauntlets. And I would suggest doing these predictors. They're very, very easy to do, and it's, you know, small ways to make coins. So you got to play your solos, man. I know it's repetitive. I know you've heard it from other YouTubers before. You've heard it from everybody before, but you got to do it. You see, I've got some cards selling here. So, I mean, the next thing that we got to talk about is selling cards and these get a player packs. I've beat this topic to death, and people hit me up in the comments of some of these videos and say, nah, this method doesn't work anymore. You're crazy, you're bugging if you think it doesn't. Get a player packs, 500 coins. You get yourself a card. With team leaders dropping today, everything has just gone up in price, up in value. Now, silvers 65 and below, you're not going to make any profit. I sell these for 600 coins a piece. They do take a while to sell. When they do sell, they go for 540, so you make 40 coins there. Not a big profit, we know that, you know that. But what I like to do is fill up my auction house, continue to open these things. Now, I'm just going to try to open up a couple more on video here. Obviously, with team leaders being out, the price of gold cards is insane right now. So you want to attack these packs as fast as soon as possible, because those values will slowly creep down. I don't know what's going on here, if they're having problems with the server or why it's not loading, but the value on gold cards is slowly going to creep down. If you get cards like the Giants and the Cowboys and the Titans, my God, guys, Titans gold cards, I think it was the higher tier ones were selling for around 7,000 coins today, and then the lower tier ones were 4,000. I mean, I made a really, really nice profit off of selling Titans cards. Must have made 40 to 50K. Look at this. Right in front of you guys, we get a gold card. I don't know how much this one sells for off the top of my head, but it sells for more than 500 coins. So though you're not making a big profit when you pull those lower tier silvers and even the higher tier silvers, you can sell them for about 650 to 700. You know, you sell those, you're gonna make 100 coin profit. I know you're not making a profit off of those, but you're taking a gamble, and those gambles are gonna pay off each and every time you pull a gold card, because those are gonna sell for a lot. And trust me, the values start adding up. I have a ton more in my binder that I'm still gonna be able to sell. I really anticipate by the end of tonight being, you know, almost close to 1.2 million. So I'll have some little extra wiggle room there to work with to try to sell my cards. But again, the Get a Player packs, I pulled a Team of the Week card out of it earlier this week. I pulled a Legend Marshall Falk out of it. At that time was selling for about 750K. I pulled several base elites off of it as well. I mean, you can see them popping up on your screen right now. I post these on Twitter all the time. So do these Get a Player packs. Again, they also are going to help you out achieve legendary status for MUT rewards, aka Madden rewards. I've opened over 2,000 packs, and I'd say 95% of them are from Get a Player packs. Another thing that's kind of fairly valuable, and I haven't had much luck, but I've seen people on Twitter and whatnot, are these gold player packs. I like to buy them in bundles, just drop out 60K, get, you know, 8 packs, open them up. Again, with the value of golds being so high right now, these aren't a bad risk to take, because, you know, if you pull a Titan or a Cowboy, you know, those teams that I named, and you want to look at the auction house, get the values. They're going to be very, very high over the next 48 hours. Get the values of these cards, write them down. If you pull some decent golds, you're going to make your coin back just off of that. And if you're lucky enough to pull an elite that sells for 30, 40, 50, all the way up to 200, 300, 400K, it's, you know, I'm not saying you're going to make instant profit opening these packs. I'm just saying it might be worth a little bit of a risk. Just don't get in too deep. Maybe do 60K, try it out, test your luck. You know, that's my suggestion to you guys. And then lastly is just kind of sniping. I just, you know, I'm not the greatest sniper, but I want to show you some of the snipe filters that I use. And I used to always be a, you know, buy it now price guy, just looking for the cheapest card out there, but that just doesn't seem to work for me this year. And it's hard, you know, trying to compete with the millions of other people on the auction house also trying to snipe. So I'll just show you some little ticks and trips. Ticks, I don't know what I'm saying. I said ticks, tips and tricks. There we go, Popular Stranger, get it together. Just some little things that I like to do. So we'll take a look at the Titans right now here, and just ways to manipulate the filter. We're gonna go with I think 75 to 79 were the cheaper ones, yeah. So let's go over here to 70 to 74, and there's gonna be some noobs out there that have no idea. Okay, these dropped in value, so I guess I lucked out when I did. These did drop in value though, so there's going to be people that don't know these cards cost a lot. So what I like to do for these team leaders, or just for gold cards in general, is I'll just go 70 to 74, I'll select my team, and then I like to just put a vowel in here. So we'll do like, we'll just put an E. So that's going to filter it out a little more, and then I like to go to sort by newest. And, oh, look at this. Can we get one live on the camera? And I missed it. Okay. I think that was there before I even set my filter, and I just wasn't fully paying attention or realizing, but there's a missed snipe right there. But I do like to filter it out and then sort it by newest. You want to make sure you see some like 59, 58. If you see like 40 minutes, then you're not filtered enough, and you need to kind of dig down and maybe switch it to core gold or change the cap value, something like that. But I then just like to go to cap value, and I'll just go to all, and I'll just sit here for maybe 5 minutes. I'm not going to spend the rest of my life trying to do this and hope that I get a snipe. You're not going to make boatloads of profits, but it's kind of a slow thing. See, there we go. We got a 700. Can I be fast enough? And there it is. We get a 700 coin card right there. This is selling for about 4,000. I'm just going to go ahead and list it right now for you guys. And, you know, sorting by newest seems to be the move right now, for me at least. I used to do it by buy it now, but sorting by newest, it just seems like things are popping up there, and there's you know, there's just less competition trying to get it. So there's my card already listed at 400, and somebody just bought it right away, so that's pretty sweet. And then, you know, you can do it with other things. Like one thing I've been toying around with is, we'll reset our filters here, and the Team of the Week cards. I didn't have a ton of luck, but I'll just show you a filter that I use for Team of the Week. We'll go to all player, we'll go to quality, and go to elite, and then I'm going to go down to program, and we'll do team of the week. They got team leaders on the auction house? I wouldn't think so. I just wanted to make sure there. So team of the week right here. And 2 of the letters that I've been filtering by, because these, as you can see, now I told you, if you don't see 59 minutes, then you're not filtered enough. When doing something like this, a vowel is too much. It's too wide open. It's too wide of a net to cast. So one that was working for me was H, but I noticed later on in the day, see, we're still at 52 minutes. So H, and this is just for this week's team of the week, is just still a little bit too much. So another one that was working for me is C. And you just have to look at the players' names, and there we go. So 50, and I believe this could be a decent value right here. I'm not going to risk it, but I think he sells for like 20K. But that could be a very small snipe right there, maybe a 3K profit. But again, I'll just go down to either team or cap value, and I'll just start going back and forth for maybe 5 to 10 minutes. I've caught a couple Christian McCaffreys up there for 14, 15K. You know, resold them for 28, 29K, and it's, you know, it's small profits, but it helps. So fool around with these different filters. I'll show you one more that I use kind of for cap value. Is just another filter. So I'll go like 84, 85. We'll keep all players there. We'll go cap value. I like to go 31 to 40. Seems to be a nice range. And then lastly, let's just go to all here. And again, newest, see, we might be a little too wide of a net here, so I'll do something like, I'll put in a Y as a little more less common thing, and that's going to give us, you know, Terrell Pryor, Ira Kerrigan, Jalen Ramsey is a nice one. I haven't sniped him yet, but I feel like he's going to be a good one. If you can find it for like 40, 50K, it's a nice little flip. And again, I just do the same thing. I'll go down to program for this one, go to all, and we just, you got to know your values now. So maybe write them down, check them on MUT. But those are just some of the different ways that I use the sniping filters, or filters to snipe, I should say. I like to go by newest. Again, it's just working a lot better for me. Those are really the, you know, the 3 major things that I do. There's some other small things here and there, and if I can think of them off the top of my head, or if I can remember them in the future, maybe I'll make separate videos. But you can see I'm selling cards on the auction house. We got a nice coin count. We're going to build ourselves a team. I haven't really checked the auction house for the value of elites since team leaders dropped, so I don't know how much things are selling for. But I definitely plan on building a nice team now. And again, only spent about $20 on points for level packs. And that's about it. If you guys got any tips you want to share, leave them down below in the comment section. Hit me up on Twitter. It's in the description. I'm Popular Stranger, and I'm out. We got some card reviews coming up, guys. I know you want gameplay. I haven't really recorded any online games. My apologies for that, but we got some card reviews coming up this weekend. Thanks for watching. Peace.